have done it at week 9 or week 8. Been a little busy. Some of y'all know I have car troubles. That doesn't really matter though. But anyway, here are week 10. We just advanced to week 10. Shout out to the league overall. Keeping it moving. We had another 24-hour advance today. We've had some 12-hour advances, a bunch of 24-hour advances. Never really been close to advance time, so we're staying ahead. Honestly, at this pace, I wouldn't be surprised we see the Super Bowl sometime early next week, maybe a little later. So keep in tune for that. Like I said, this was supposed to be the midway review. Also wanted to do another review later. Looks like I'll probably just do one in a few weeks. We're just moving too fast. Last time you checked in, saw some stuff going on. Showed you some stats, showed you some of the divisions. I'm gonna go over that again real quick. I'm gonna try to run a little bit shorter. I want to keep it like at 10-15 minutes max. I went 20 minutes last time. As of right now, you can just see my team. They're getting those boosts, 6-2. Just finished, shellacking Rio. We'll get more than that in a little bit. Let's look at the stats real quick. As I said before, the stats were high in the first 4 weeks as we're getting used to the game. As players were going up, as people started figuring out what you're doing. Running stats are still high, but that's just the running game on All Pro, All Madden, All Anything is ridiculous this year. Plus, people are calling bad run defenses. No Cap ran for 290 on me on 3 of the runs. Were 80-yard runs, and because I was playing outside run, and he took it up the gut because Captain's not an outside runner, so that's on my fault. All right, so let's look at just a real quick overview in the NFL. You got Joe Flacco. All he's doing is bombing it to Perriman. Play has 3,000 yards. You got Andrew Luck, the former Colts cast-off, balling. Now, if you look at his counterpart, the one he was traded, when he was traded away, so he could start, and Jacoby Brissett, yeah, he's throwing yards. Almost as many Luck, but look at that, 31 interceptions, bro. 57% passing. Luck's handling the ball a lot better. All homo. As you can see, you see some good touchdown interception ratios. You see some bad ones. Matt Ryan doing good. Andy Dalton, big dog balling. Heroes about even. You got Tom Brady with the 18-6. You got Peterman, the rookie, the dude I talked about before, 13-5. I don't know how he's doing it. We got Aaron Rodgers. Excuse me, 14 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 70%. Doing a lot better controlling the ball. This is the guy I wanted to bring up, and I'll talk about him later in the division breakdown. Mitchell Trubisky. I'm going to say Murder, and I know Captain was saying the same thing. Murder is probably doing the best out of the guys, the young quarterbacks, and treating them the right way. I mean, you look even at Simeon, who's 2-year dude, and he's trash. And we talked to Murder. Murder's like, thanks, guys. I'm just not trying to ruin him. I'm trying to make it to where he gets better, and then I'll start, forcing things or whatever. But he hasn't needed to. He's playing smart game, not too many turnovers, not putting his quarterback at risk to drop. I wish more people would do the same. All right, let's go back real quick to the rushing leaders. You got Zeke, who was leading before. Justin Davis, that rookie that Banco had, but all Banco does is run. And that's not a knock. He just runs the hell out of the ball, 175 carries. Only Jay Ajayi and Marshawn Lynch are up there of other people that do that. But you see, we got a bunch of 1,000-yard runners. Like I said, the run game is on fleek this year. You see my boy Freaky Ty down there. Receiving, Will Ty, tight end. Rashad Perryman, this shit's ridiculous. That dude just needs to get injured and get it over. 16 touchdowns, 55 catches, 1,500 yards. All Blizz throws to. I personally don't think that play will continue. If that play continues into the playoffs, he will get shut down and lose. You got dudes like Lamar Miller up there for DD. Lamar Miller should not be your leading receiver when you have DeAndre Hopkins. You got Julio and Kelsey and Alshon, some of the usual suspects, some people that are new up there. Like Will Ty. I had no idea who Will Ty was. Real quick, the defense. Let's see. The leading tackler, Deion Jones, Fast Boy, Darren Lee. We see that. Sack leaders. That Cleveland Browns line. We have Dunlap 13 for Cincy, but you got Agba and Myles Garrett 6.5. Those dudes are tough. But a lot of usual suspects: Cameron Wake, Brandon Graham, Everson Griffin, Daniel Hunter, Marcel Darius, Von Miller. The dudes you expect to see up there. Look at this dude. Earl Thomas is playing for defensive MVP. Gobino says he wants his whole defense in the Hall of Fame, but On the pace Earl Thomas is going, he might get Earl Thomas in there. I have no idea who Raekwon McMillan is. I think that's the dude that Finn users, but that rookie's out there with 7 interceptions. We see you, bro. It's weird. There's the rookie Josh Jones of mine. Josh Norman's on here too with 4, but he wasn't on the list last night when Cap and I looked at him, but that's neither here nor there. All right. One last thing before we get in and look at the breakdowns of the teams. Let's look at the yearly awards. Over the NFL overall, looks like Justin Davis, Marshawn Lynch, Le'Veon Bell, all running backs are MVP candidates. And trust me, if Banco gets MVP, you're not going to start hearing about that. Hurt that man. Coach of the year right now is Banco, even though, you know, he lost to Ninja. I don't understand that completely, but maybe it's because he has a worse team. I understand Frame being up there. He had one of the worst teams on the game, but not the worst team on the game, and he's balling. Let's look through the AFC real quick. Of course, Justin Davis, Carlos Dunlap, who you saw early balling. Justin Davis, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Of course, he's a rookie. Glad to see Peterman up there. He's balling. I don't know how he's doing. The Defensive Rookie of the Year. Finn is balling out. That dude. Expect him to get money. Best QB Flacco. Running back Davis. Perriman, of course, because that's all he's doing. Yonda. Carlos Dunlap, Cameron Wake close second. We got McMillan again. That rookie is going to get some points. DB is Deshaun Gibson for Rico. I think it's because he plays 4-6-3 who throws a million interceptions. And kicker, who gives a shit, right? Nobody cares about the kicker. All right, NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Zeke. Then close behind Ty. It's going to be hard to get Zeke from getting that. Earl Thomas, of course, deserves that. It's going to be hard stopping Earl Thomas from that. Joe Williams, Rookie of the Year candidate for Frame, a.k.a. Oil King, because this dude's just running all over everybody. But look, Frame's got 3 rookies up there looking to make some noise, so somebody's going to get some points. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have another dude on his team who I have no idea who Akello Witherspoon is. Marcus Williams, Josh Jones. Those dudes are balling out the most from what I saw looking at their stats. I know Marcus Williams has like 5 interceptions. Jones has 4. Best QB, Matt Ryan. Some of these names I don't get. Kirk Cousins, Matt Stafford, Cam Newton. None of those dudes are doing well. Maybe Matt Ryan, but I don't get that. Zeke, of course, running back. Mike Thomas, right ahead of Jordy, right ahead of Julio. Captain told me the other day he has activated Mike Thomas. Watch out, league. And for that, I am glad he did not get Antonio Brown. Yes, Antonio Brown is no longer a Steeler, if you did not know. Offensive line, Zach Martin. Look, it's Cowboys dominate that shit. It's the Cowboys. Daniel Hunter, Everson Griffin. Those dudes on the Vikings are getting after in the sack department. Best linebacker, Navarro Bowman. Deion Buchanan, Zach Brown for the Redskins. Navarro's always up there. That's not anything unusual. And then, of course, DB. You know you have Earl Thomas. Nobody's catching that dude. Best kicker, who cares? All right. Now that we've seen that, guys, congratulations to everybody who's doing well in the races for their awards. That's some big points, and that can make some differences in these rookie boys. So good luck with that. All right. This is the over NFL standings. You can see 1, how they power rank it. Let's go 1 all the way down. I know I'm going kind of quickly. Y'all can pause the video. Y'all can rewind. Y'all can look back. I just want y'all to see where people are standing. Some of the surprises to me. You got Twan down here at 27. DD dead last, man. He's got a team to be better than dead last in 0-8. You know, some of these other teams we thought they were. Bo, talk about him later, man. He's like, yo, Monkey, I need you to talk about me being 3-1. Bro, you're 4-4 since then. You need to go back to making videos instead of having me doing it. Blitzberg, another dude that had dropped off. He started out 2-0. Now he's 4-4. I don't know what's happening to him. Not really. The only really surprise up here I see is the 49ers. Frame's good, but we really didn't know he was going to be that good with that team. And also Dog Pound, but Dog Pound always does well. I just think he gets left out in that tough division of his. AFC, Patriots, of course. But let's go to division-wise. Browns are leading that division. They have a head-to-head win over the Bengals. That's a tough division right there. I think personally, it's the toughest division in the entire league. Like I said, at one point in time, Blitzburg was leading at 2-0, talking about he was going for the bye. If all three teams don't make it, there'll be a good team left out come playoff time. I wouldn't want to face any of them if I was in the AFC. AFC South, Chubbs weathered the storm of no Mariota, but he's back to his pocket bursting ways. I'm just kidding. I know that's what people were saying. I'm just messing around. Blitz him. But it looks like he's got a stranglehold in the division. Rico's so wishy-washy. Like I said, I think 3 teams are coming out the AFC North. Finn might also make it, though, so that might knock one of those teams out, maybe Blizz or Cincy. AFC East, you see Ninjas running away with it. He already faced Banco, gave him his only loss. Nobody else really talked to him except Finn. Finn's doing what he said he would do. He's balling. He said he's going to the Super Bowl. He's going to the playoffs. That is his goal. And he's right up there. He's right in the wild card hunt. Like I said, one good team is going to be left out between 3 out of the 4 of those teams from 3 in the AFC North and Finn. Somebody good is going to be left out. Banco running away with this division, literally, with the running game and the running back. He's just balling. Nobody in the AFC West can stop him. It's crazy. Twan's 2-7, but 2 of those games were under some controversy and scrutiny, so he didn't really get to play those. I think Bronco only has 1 legitimate win, maybe 2. He's a non-factor. NFC North, I mean, this is no surprise. Last time we checked in, Rio was 3-1, and Ninja was talking about that he was a threat. He's no threat. As of right now, I'm in the driver's seat of this division. But look out for Murder, man. Murder's building his team right. He's playing well with Trubisky. He's playing hell of a defense. He's not scoring much on offense, so he has to play that defense, but he's not trying to. He just got Jordan Howard back, and Jordan Howard's balling. I know he recently took down Captain, and I know him and I are up this week, so never count that out, man. Our last game, I didn't even score a touchdown. I think in the AFC, kid, even if it's not this year, he's one of those teams to watch in the future. Like, he's going to be balling out. He's got the right mentality for his team. NFC South, Real Law has the benefit of a sim win to be 4-4. He might have beaten Corn. Who knows? But he's on the outskirts of a playoff spot. Right now, that's Captain's division. But if Captain slips up and loses or loses the Law, that could easily be Law's division. It's a tight little 1-2 race. I still think Captain's going to take it, though, without a doubt. And then the NFC East, you see Cowboys running away with it. His only loss was to Jumpman on some bad coaching decisions. Both fell off. 3-1. Talk about me. Look how great I am. Then he went to 4. Then he lost 1. Then he won 1, and then he lost his last 2. You're not there, dog. You're not there. Him and Ruger are tied. Ruger's been having up and down. He just re-signed Kirk Cousins, and then Kirk Cousins started playing like shit. I don't know if it's him or the player, but I know Kirk Cousins might be on the block. Anybody looking for quarterbacks coming next season. NFC West, we got a tight division. You know what? I might strike that and say this is the toughest division in TSG just because of the record-wise. You got Bino, who started out 0-2, winning 6 straight. You got the 49ers, who won their last 2. He's 6-3. GB has lost to the likes of Rio and to other people. The game was too easy. He was going to score 550 points to 500 yards. Then it's, too much running because it's too easy. Now the game's too slow. I don't know. I think he's going to be the odd man out. You got Jumpman, who was the only dude to take a W off of the Cowboys. He's a perennial run in this division. I honestly have no idea who's come out this division. This might be another case to where 2-3 people come out this division and another good team is left out. I'm not really sure, but that's what it looks like. So right now, if we were to go to the playoffs, Ninja and Banco, bye week. Titans and the Browns are going to have the other 2 spots. And then you're going to have the Bengals and Dolphins. You see right now, Bliss has played, one more game than Cincy, but has the same amount of losses as the Dolphins, and he'd be out right now. He'd be out of the playoffs right now. And then the NFC as of right now would be me and the Cowboys, the Packers and the Cowboys for the bye week, because I have the tiebreaker over the Seahawks with the win. And then it would be the Seahawks and Saints, and then the 49ers, Cardinals. So right now they have 3 people going in from the AFC West. Like I said, that's probably the toughest division in the TSG right now, and that's surprising. I mean, Bino started off slow. He said he was nervous. He said he was getting his things together. But it is what it is. I have to give props to Bino and them dudes balling out in that NFC West. Shout out to everybody that's been playing and getting these games in. Shout out to all the dudes making an attempt to make their teams better. Shout out to Banco. You're not getting them 4,000 yards, but you are balling with that dude, and I have to give you credit. Shout out to Ninja for being undefeated, and for all those dudes taking W's off people that they don't think they should. It's been a fun and interesting Madden so far. There's only more great things to come. Like I said, we're moving like crazy through everything. Like, we're advancing quickly. So who knows, bud? Who knows where we'll be this time next week? We could be prepping for the Super Bowl or for the draft. So keep in tune. Hit the likes on here. Hit the reactions and emojis on Discord. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to talk about next. Let me know if your team should be spotlighted. I know Frame wants his team spotlighted in an interview from Ashes to Glory or some BS that nobody really cares about. But if you want me to shout you out or talk about something you're doing, or I'm just missing over things, I'm running long again. I'm at 17 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep it down, but I'm a talker. Just let me give you a look at the schedule coming up that we're about to see. I know some games already started. We got the Vikings and Redskins playing now. But these are the games on the docket. I'll hopefully see you in 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a little sooner, maybe a little later, depending on how quick we move. But that's around the league. And I just want to keep touch with y'all and tell you how good of a job y'all are doing. We've had some controversy and some penalties and some other things. But for the most part, we've been keeping it moving, and I appreciate that, and I'm proud of this league. I'm proud of where we're going. Thank you, everybody, for your time and your patience, and for all of the dedication y'all have had to TSG and are continuing to have to TSG. Keep up the good work. Get some wins out there. And lastly, Rio, you garbage, son. You garbage. How you going to lose by 40? You garbage. Peace.